The gaming industry is full of a lot of things, fun games, engaging stories, but above all else, it's an industry. And like any other business or industry out there, it can be very cutthroat. There's constant competition for players' attention and money. So what does it take to succeed in this highly competitive environment? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Here are 5 things you didn't know you needed to succeed in the gaming industry. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, then make sure to leave a like. But without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, the business mindset. While some people may think that working in the gaming industry is just a dream job where you get paid to play video games all day, the reality is far from it. The gaming industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and companies that operate within it are constantly trying to compete with one another for players' attention and money. This means that you have to have the mindset of a business person if you want to succeed in this industry. For example, if you're a game developer, then you need to think about how you are going to market your game and make it stand out from the hundreds of other games that are released every year. Or if you're a content creator, then you need to think about how you're going to grow your audience and keep them engaged. Basically, you need to be able to think about the bigger picture and not just focus on the fun aspects of the gaming industry. 2. A thick skin. Another thing you need to succeed in the gaming industry is a thick skin. As we mentioned earlier, the gaming industry is highly competitive and you are bound to face a lot of rejection along the way. Whether you're trying to get a job at a game studio, get your game published, or even get people to play your game, you're going to face a lot of rejection. The key is to not let it get to you and to use it as motivation to improve. Everyone who succeeds in the gaming industry has faced rejection at some point. So don't let it stop you from pursuing your dreams. Number 3, adaptability. The gaming industry is constantly changing and evolving. New platforms are released, new technologies emerge, and players' tastes change all the time. In order to succeed in this industry, you need to be able to adapt to these changes quickly. For example, when the Nintendo Wii was released, it completely changed the way games were played. Developers had to come up with new and innovative ways to take advantage of the Wii's unique controller. Or when mobile gaming started to become popular, many developers had to port their games to mobile devices. If you're someone who's unwilling to adapt, you're going to fall behind and be left in the dust. For passion, of course, this one goes without saying. If you're going to succeed in the gaming industry, then you need to be passionate about gaming. This is something that sets the successful people in this industry apart from those who don't make it. You need to be passionate about games and everything that comes with them. This includes being passionate about learning new things, being creative, and problem solving. Gaming isn't just a job, it's a lifestyle. So if you're not willing to commit to it 100%, then you probably won't succeed. Number 5, patience. Last but certainly not least, you need to be patient in order to succeed in the gaming industry. As we mentioned earlier, the gaming industry is highly competitive and it takes time to build a successful career here. Whether you're trying to get a job at a game studio, get your game published, or grow an audience, it takes time to build up the necessary experience and connections. You can't expect to become a successful game developer overnight. It takes years of hard work and dedication to learn the skills necessary to create a great game. And even then, there's no guarantee that your game will be successful. The same is true for getting a job at a game studio or growing an audience. It takes time to build up the necessary experience and connections. So you need to be patient and persistent in your efforts if you want to succeed. There are many different ways that you can get involved in the gaming industry. If you're interested in game development, you could start by learning how to code and then create your own games. There are many different game engines that you can use to create games, such as Unity and Unreal Engine. Alternatively, you could also try your hand at designing games. This involves coming up with the overall concept and design of a game. It's a more creative role, but it's also very important in the game development process. Another way to get involved in the gaming industry is to start a channel or stream games. This is a great way to get exposure and build an audience. If you're entertaining and knowledgeable about games, you could also write game reviews or do esports commentary. Finally, you could also get a job working in a game studio. This is obviously the most traditional route, but it's also very competitive. Game studio jobs are typically only open to those with a lot of experience. However, if you're talented, it could be worth pursuing. Now that you know what it takes to succeed in the gaming industry, the next step is to actually go out and do it. We hope we have been able to provide you with some helpful tips that will set you on the path to success. Just remember to be patient and persistent in your efforts, and you'll eventually reach your goals. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We'll see you next time.